Hey, pre-notification gang. Coming along great, Rip. Have I seen Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning yet? Nope. If I did, I would have already posted the moist meter. Have you seen the Napoleon movie trailer? I think so. Oh no, this is only a day old. Exit Tier 1 Shaggy, Reese of Jussie and Stains.
No doubt you're seeing the chaos in the streets. We must make an example, or France will fall.
What would you do if this assignment of defense was transferred to you?
I promise you brilliant successes.
He doesn't look that short. This also seems like an odd project for Ridley Scott to tackle. Unless Napoleon's also an alien hunter.
This is my uniform. I led the French victory at Toulon.
What is your name?
Napoleon.
As the course of my life just changed. Napoleon.
I'm destined for greatness.
Is this historically accurate? Did Napoleon fire cannons at the pyramids?
I suggest you take the throne
As a king.
He was like normal
Shall we
height.
vote?
Yeah, I always hear that. Sounds like propaganda. I bet he was super fucking short.
This vermin has held the world hostage with his egotism and his lack of simple good manners.
You think you're great. You are just a tiny little brute. There's nothing without me.
This doesn't look bad though.
Forces against me.
What's the outcome of this if you don't succeed?
Your Majesty, we are discovered.
He was 5'6" and taller than average Frenchman. Cool. 5'6" is a good height.
I'm the first to admit when I make a mistake. I simply never do.
Nice. First I've heard of that. It actually looks pretty cool though. Thanks to 5 gift subs, Chasen. Appreciate that. Resub. Tit, Yeet, Riku, Fly, Ninja, Cabe, Gaming, Mnemonics, Brojo, Logan, Stogie, and Lawson. Napoleon was really well respected by his men as he fought alongside them. That wasn't uncommon though back in those days, was it? For the general to kind of ride alongside the crew? Or am I misremembering the time period? It was still very uncommon. When did that stop being normal? Because, like, early on, it was normal for the general to, like, actually lead the charges. I can't remember what general, but he used to go to the front line and then order, like, prisoners in his army to charge the enemies and behead themselves to try and, like, ruin the enemy's morale. Which I always thought was wasteful, but one hell of a fucking strategy. The Bong Cloud opening IRL. Yeah, I guess so. Thanks to resub. You see the trailer for the game Avatar Last Airbender Quest for Balance. Is that awful looking dog shit Switch game? Where they showed like actually 0 enemies? Yeah, oh god.
Fire.
There's nothing here.
Air.
This legitimately looks like something out of 2002. Yeah, it looks horrible. Oh yeah, Wonka did drop the trailer today. And AHOSKA. I'll check them out. I used to play the bad PETA games.
Excellent cartel.
Why did this start at 31 seconds? Why though? I'll watch it, fuck it. I mean, I'll see it too. I see every new movie that comes out. Every new movie that's big that comes out for the sake of moist metering, but I don't think that looks very good. Happy to be proven wrong, but that really just kind of feels like a soulless generic cash grab there. I always feel like when they shoehorn in a ton of like big actors into minor roles like that, it's compensating for a lackluster attempt. Like, why Hugh Grant for one of the Oompa Loompas? What's the point? Oh, I would have loved to have a role in this movie. What the fuck? I don't know why people don't understand this. I would take a role in any movie. I feel like it'd be super easy to have a minor role in this film. Damn you, Wonka, you can't make chocolate that'll turn people into flying humans? It's ridiculous. And then I'll just wait for my Oscar nom. I haven't had any interest in any of the Star Wars projects recently. Let's see if this can reinvigorate my interest.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create.
Oh yeah, Andor was good. I still just never actually finished it. It was good though. I like stopped on like the last episode. Still haven't watched it.
As heir to the Empire.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power, such as you've never dreamed.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war. That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one. You and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me, Master.
So far, it seems like
As
pretty
a
standard
Jedi,
Star Wars.
Sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Nice haircut. Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
Buckle up.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain.
When does this one take place?
No power.
It has to be before the new trilogy, right?
Highly of you.
I'm
Pretty
not
far
here
before.
to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Between 6 and 7. Because the Inquisitors are dead by the time 4 happens, right? When do the Inquisitors fucking die? No, they don't die before 4, do they? When do they die? When do the Inquisitors all get wiped out? So it is before 4. Yeah, so this would have to be like... Oh, this would have to be like really deep. Star Wars creatively bankrupt? Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. Like, Jedi Survivor had a great story. They just choose the worst aspects for all the movies and TV shows, except Andor. And I didn't watch season 3 of Mandalorian, but seasons 1 and 2 of Mandalorian were good. It's set after the Mandalorian. Nice. It's okay. This isn't even a full trailer, it's just a little teaser. But alright. Oh wait, this isn't the right one, is it? Is there another Godzilla movie coming out soon? This is it?
GODZILLA -1.
Nice. That showed me like 2 glimpses of a movie. I thought the new Godzilla you were talking about was the Godzilla vs. Kong 2. Hope they don't shoehorn more humans into this. I don't know why people ever expect any of these kaiju films to not have a whole human storyline. Has there ever been one of these that doesn't have a human storyline that's usually front and center? Because it's very expensive if they were going to do an hour-and-a-half or 2-hour all kaiju CGI fight. So they have to have the humans to balance the budget. It'd be way too expensive otherwise. What I hate, though, is they put so much emphasis on their story where it's really fucking worthless. It's just, no one cares. Just do the bare minimum for the humans, so that way they can just be like a little vessel to get us to the fights. They also have a human story to market with actors. True, good point. I didn't even think about that. Very good point. A story that completely follows monsters and gives basically no human focus would be really cool, though. It would be. And it's called, like, Primal, pretty much. Well, not really. Primal has... It's still a human. But you'll never see it in, like, an actual big-budget movie. It's too expensive. I actually can't think of anything. I was going to list, like, an anime or something, but I can't even think of one there. Twisted Metal put out another trailer. Twisted Metal explicit official trailer. When they say explicit here, do they mean, like, naughty language? Or is it, like, a red band trailer, like tits? I imagine it's language.
20 years ago, the world fell to shit. Cities put up walls to protect themselves and threw the criminals out so they could...
These are some wacky looking walls. I thought for sure these were like Lego blocks or something. Like they made a little miniature set out of like Legos and then put the camera down like old school filming techniques. Those are weird looking walls.
To protect themselves and threw the criminals out so they could fight over what was left. But there are humble motherfuckers like me delivering cargo from one walled city to another. And that's where the cars and guns come in.
Yeah.
So if I'm here, then the exit is... Oh, they have a Foot Locker. Oh, son of
Welcome to New San Francisco. I want to hire you. Pick up a package.
It's very quiet for some reason.
Every wish come true. So John, what do you wish for?
Toilet paper. 2-ply.
I think I can do better.
3-ply? All right, Evelyn, let's deliver this package. It's rude not to introduce yourself before pulling a gun on someone. Oh, this is rude. If you put the gun down, I'll drop you off as close as I can to where you're going. She's quiet. She don't talk.
Motherfucker, eat shit.
Much.
You have no idea what's out east. Even the people trying to...
Man, this feels nothing like Twisted Metal.
This is our land. These are our roads.
And they're gonna have to go through Vegas. We both know who rules Vegas, John.
Hi, everybody.
I've never seen anyone cut off a human head and catch it as good as that.
This is gonna be fun. Peekaboo.
Oh, this is sad. At least they showed the cars, though. That's something.
Really? Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh my god, it's DMV.
What's down the red line? Cool. Screams.
Man. I don't understand why they'd go that direction with a Twisted Metal show. What a shame. Twisted Metal's got its fair share of goofiness, sure, but it's not its whole identity. This whole thing is basically like a fucking sitcom. Why? Maybe it's just the trailer. No, I don't know about that. It seems like it's the entire vibe of the show. I don't really get the point. No, the show's not out yet. They had just released this trailer a month ago. It comes out pretty soon, though. It's because they're intellectually bankrupt and can only do what the focus group wants, not actually making a thought of their own, you know, Hollywood. I don't know, though. Do focus groups like this? Because these always flop. I don't know who they're getting to, like, test these, but all this shit flops every single time. Is it really what focus groups want? I feel like it's not. I feel like they just have, like, the same teams that just keep getting the same jobs, thus making the same scripts, which is why everything feels so samey. Focus group full of Redditors and Twitter people. Yeah, but Redditors and Twitter people both shit on this. Well, at least the first trailer. This one, I imagine they will too, because it's the exact same energy. So they're not in the focus groups. I don't know who the fuck is in the focus group. Sweet Tooth is literally a serial killer who killed his whole family, and his one wish was to kill his daughter. This is embarrassing. Yeah, but that's only in one of the Twisted Metals. The story changes a little bit each time for Sweet Tooth. But yeah, that was the darkest one. He killed his whole family, and his daughter fought back, stabbed him in the eye, got away, and then his wish was to kill her, but it turns out she had already killed herself from the trauma. Not exactly a haha comedy movie here. I don't really get why they would go in that direction. Doesn't he wish to be big in 2? I don't remember what Sweet Tooth's wish was in like some of the PS1 games. I do remember, I actually recently rewatched this. I think it was Twisted Metal. No, I don't think it was 3. I don't remember which one, but Calypso granting the wishes always granted like the goofiest shit, and they had the best drivers. So like one of the drivers was an old lady. I can't remember her name. It was like Mima or some shit. So if you win with Mima in the story mode, you go to Calypso to get your wish granted. Her wish was to be able to watch her favorite program more often, and Calypso, the whole thing is, you know, be careful what you wish for because Calypso's gonna fuck it up. And like her ending was like, I think hers was the one where he like peeled back her eyes so she could only ever watch one program ever, and it wasn't her favorite one. Thanks to Prime Balling. And then there was also a cop team. I think it was 2 cops. If you win with the 2 cops, their wish was for like world peace. So Calypso grants world peace, but it turns out that makes them homeless because now the cops don't have a job. Theirs is the only good ending, kind of, because they could just get another job. But all the other ones, he like fucks them.